Guillermo Pérez Roisinblit was in his 20s when he found out the true identity of his biological parents. It was 24 years ago. In 1978, his mother Patricia was 8 months pregnant with him when she was detained by members of the military during the dictatorship. Guillermo was born in a clandestine detention center.
Permanecen desaparecidos.
My parents continue to be missing, and I only found out who I was when I agreed to a DNA test. I found out that I was not an only child, that my real father was not in the military, that I had a real sister, that my national ID was fake.
Argentina had one of the bloodiest military dictatorships in Latin America in the 1970s and 80s. Thousands of left-wing guerrillas, but also political opponents, were killed. Many were disappeared by the military.
During the dictatorship, many women were brought to this complex, which was also a clandestine detention center. Many gave birth and their children given away to military couples to raise. It's estimated that around 500 children were separated from their mothers. Their relatives are still trying to find where they are.
But under the government of Javier Milei, finding those missing children will become much more difficult. The Ministry of Justice announced it has shut down a special investigative unit in charge of finding them, saying it violates the constitutional order. Karina Vilela represents the grandmothers who are trying to find their missing grandchildren.
This is a search that has been ongoing for decades, and time is of the essence because the grandmothers are very old. We don't have many of them left, and closing the unit makes it very difficult. We are very concerned.
For many, the government's decision is ideological, as Javier Milei and his political party have consistently denied Argentina's long-standing consensus over the dictatorship's crimes.
We are not only seeing denialism of what happened, but revindication, which is a step further, being proud of what they did.
Human rights groups say there are over 300 children that need to be located. So far, they have managed to find at least 130. But without political support, finding them becomes an even greater challenge. Teresa, Al Jazeera, Buenos Aires.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.